If you are sitting around wondering, did I fall off? Did YouTube forget about me? Am I shadow banned? Let me tell you, it is not you. It's this one little metric that you might be missing. I am going to show you how to fix your low views or no views in this video. I'm not one of those YouTube people who are like, check this setting, do this, do that.
If YouTube is not recommending your videos, then it is a result of some settings that you have not enabled in your YouTube studio. All right, let's go in the studio and I show you how to turn on this game-changing setting.
But I do need to go over these few things with you over in the YouTube studio in order for you not to be missing out on potential views. I'm your auntie, your coach with the most. Let's get into the video. Most creators are missing out on views because they are ignoring some of the things that are in the YouTube studio settings. I'm going to make sure that you are not being ghosted by the algorithm. We're going to get into these settings so that you don't miss out on the views and the clues that you need in order to grow on YouTube. Most creators wake up and then all of a sudden their views are down, their engagement down, they are flat, confused. They don't know what is going on with their growth. It seems to be like frozen. And sometimes it gets discouraging. I know I can get discouraged. Sometimes I'm just like you. I'm only a few steps ahead of you, teaching you what I am learning on YouTube all along the way as your coach. The problem isn't you. It is not your content. No, not necessarily, but it could be your settings. The algorithm needs to read the signals that your videos are giving. And if you don't have some of the metrics and some of the metadata correctly formatted in your video, then you could be missing out on views. Most of the time I work from studio.youtube.com. Go into settings, and the first thing you want to do is go into general, check United States if you're operating from the United States. Go to your keywords. Keywords are extremely important. I like to rank these, which I'll talk about later. Go to advanced settings. Just take a screenshot here. Use your own preferences that you would like. I like to allow clips that may get me more views, and I do not like adding third-party training for the AI. Now, this is critical. I work with a lot of clients who forget to do this part in the settings. You want to make sure that your channel is going to be verified, which may require you to send in your ID, and that's fine, or upload a video. Now, here's the sauce. I like to pre-formulate all of my titles to be around 64 characters long. It's very important. I also like to rank my keywords in my description or in my tags by search ranking by volume. There are 3 reasons why your views could be dropping, and I'm going to leave you a nice little acronym so that you can remember, and it's called VIEW. V-I-E-W. If people are not clicking your videos and they're not watching all the way through, YouTube may see it as a red flag. Even your really good thumbnails or even your great thumbnails can't save you if people are bouncing it and they're not even watching through the video. One thing that you can do to fix it is to strengthen your hook. We've talked about the hook before. It is the first 5 to 15 seconds of your video. You have to keep it right, honey. You have to keep your content tight. There's no time for long intros and you always introducing yourself, and especially all the music in the beginning of your videos. Strengthen your intro and then you'll be able to keep people on your videos longer. Use your audience retention graph as feedback to see if people are liking your videos when they're watching and if they're bouncing. If you look up your average view duration, which is the V, then that way you can be able to tell if people are enjoying their viewing experience. Now, there is a thing called irrelevant traffic. That is the I. Irrelevant traffic is when YouTube is pushing your videos out to the wrong people. You know, one of the main reasons why this happens is because of metadata. There are certain hashtags and tags that is very controversial. Some people say we don't need them. Some people say we do need them. YouTube uses metadata in order to help the computer to understand where to push your videos out in the first place. It uses it along with the thumbnail, along with the title, and along with the description in order to push your videos to the right audience so that you won't have irrelevant traffic. Not only that, here's a big mistake that I used to make, especially when I first got on YouTube. I used to share my own videos, especially when I first uploaded them. And that right there is a red flag. I used to share my videos out to people. They didn't understand the metrics nor the formulas, or that they needed to watch, or even that they needed to actually watch the video at all. They would watch a few minutes of the video and then they would click off, and they would completely mess up my click-through rate, my average view duration, and every other metric in YouTube, especially when I would share it over on Facebook. A lot of the different social markets, they don't cross over. The TikTok people may not watch as long as the Instagram people, and you're taking a big chance thinking that either one of these groups are going to watch your long form content. That is likely not going to happen. Here on YouTube, we have our own issues with converting shorts into long form video watchers. So why should we be sending all of our video traffic over to WhatsApp or Facebook or TikTok, hoping that these audiences will watch our long form videos? Let's let Facebook do what it does over there and let YouTube do what it does on this platform. Let YouTube grow us organically and let YouTube push us to the right traffic. One courtesy click over on Facebook can ruin your entire metrics and your momentum over here on YouTube. So don't get caught up into irrelevant traffic. So I say this, wait for your new videos to become old before you start sharing it out on other platforms. Now, E, engagement. Your engagement is tanking. If your audience stops commenting, they stop liking, they stop sharing, YouTube sees your content as cold and kind of stale. So that's why I always encourage in our community is to make sure when we're watching people's videos, we like, we share, and we join in on the conversation. YouTube likes this a lot. They call it viewer satisfaction. Watch history is shifting. Your watch history comes directly from your viewers, whether they're subscribed or non-subscribed. You can check this out in your analytics. This part, you can't control the viewer. The only thing that you can control is if you show up on the platform and you put forward good content. The best way that you know if you have good content is your watch history. Are people watching your content? Because if your main subscribers don't watch your content, then YouTube will not continue to push your content to new and bigger and broader audiences. Now, I will say this, as you get better with your content, YouTube will continue to push out and test bigger audiences. That has happened to me, and it's been good and it's been bad. As I've gotten better with all of my content, YouTube has sampled some of my older videos into new and bigger and broader markets. And that is when I saw some of my views begin to go down and to decline in the beginning, because my videos was trying to find its new audience. It was like Stella was trying to get her groove back, i.e. my videos. The way how I can help YouTube make sure that it pushes out my content to the right audience is for me not to confuse the algorithm. It's already confused enough as it is, pushing out all the videos of the millions and millions of people on YouTube. The way how I can do this is to make sure I do have a good title, a good thumbnail. The cherry on the sundae is to make sure that I have a good description that is keyword optimized. And for me, not to forget to include all of my metadata that's associated with my videos. I like to include all of the things, yes, all of the things for all of my videos, even if people say they don't work anymore. You know why I do this? Because YouTube is always changing its algorithm. One day it's looking for hashtags. The next month it's looking for keywords. So I like to include all of the things to make sure I have all of my bases covered on YouTube. Now here's the bonus tip. Hopefully if you stayed to the end, then this is for you. If you clicked off, well, I guess you've just missed that part. If you do not have your first 15 seconds of your video down packed, if your intro is not crispy and it's not giving, then it doesn't matter about all the other metrics that I have. Because guess what? People have already clicked off of your video already. If people are clicking off your video before you're able to get through your first 5 to 15 second intro, then honey, your average view duration is gonna go down the toilet and your channel is gonna need to be resurrected. If this is you and you have a dead channel, and you need your channel resurrected, then I have a video for that. I want you to watch this video about resurrecting your dead channel, or watch this playlist if you want to continue to grow on YouTube. I've also left you a free downloadable guide down in the description to help you to stay on track on your YouTube journey. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.